You can see the entrance up ahead of us. We're walking down a slope, a gentle slope, but still a slope, to get to the entrance. Perhaps you can hear the water. That's the first thing I'm going to show you. Go through the arch and turn to our right. This is Glenbrook. It comes under the road, down a 10-foot or so drop, and we'll be walking parallel to it for a good bit of our time in the secret garden. Now I'm going to turn around, hopefully slowly. Here are the benches that we sit on when we're viewing the falls from here. On this little table, I call these my table of curiosities. Most of them are fossil that we found on various spots on our property. And we go around the bench, and snowdrops. Lots and lots of snowdrops. I started planting them here 8 years ago. You can see they've multiplied nicely. You might notice these little orange flags. They're not very attractive, I know, but I use them to mark the very small shrubs and trees that I've planted, so I can check up on them later. Let's take a closer look at the snowdrops there. It's a little bit breezy. You can see they go on and on. And here, I'll show you. This is one of my witch hazels. Aphrodite. Across the path, I have another witch hazel, marked with another flag. This one is Angeli. They were rooted grafts when I bought them. Come back to the path. Here we go. We're going to take a short detour along a side path. I have a little something to show you here. I have a lot of spring ephemerals planted along this side path, and one of them is actually up. Down here. This is Shooting Star, and these are the flower stalks from last year. I didn't remember it coming up so soon, but there it is. Back along the path. Ooh, what do we have here? That is Mr. Frogster, and he's busy bird watching. Back to our snowdrop path. Along this area, I have several different kinds of Woodland Phlox. I'm trying to see if I can find a patch for you, but I'm not. Oh, here's some, I think. Woodland Phlox. This is one of the flowering stalks from last year. Further down here, its flag is marking a spicebush. On this log, I put a shallow bowl, pottery bowl, filled with water for the birds. And then at the base of this stump, I have a lot of Japanese primroses planted, and they're just starting to come up. There's one right there. This flag is marking an American fringe tree. Now we're going to turn the corner, continuing on down the path. I'm going to take you to another view of that waterfall. I don't know if you can hear that there's the sound of water coming from a different direction. Over on my left, there's another creek, and they are both going to meet in this culvert down at the bottom of this slope. Do you see that bench? That's our destination. Trying to walk as smoothly as possible. Down, 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 down. All right, there's the bench. We're going to sit on that bench and enjoy the view of the waterfall for a few seconds. So that waterfall is Glenbrook. Can you see the snowdrops I planted at the edge of the bank? And Glenbrook comes all the way down, as I said, to this culvert. Now we're going to go visit the other creek or brook. I tend to say creek. Up we go. This is pretty steep here. Hard to walk smoothly. Oh, before we go visit the other brook, I want to show you something else that's starting to emerge. Yes, that little tent stake is marking it. This is squirrel corn with little buds getting ready to come out. There's another bit of it there. It's doing well. All right. Back out the way we came. Back uphill. Up, up, up. And now we're going to turn right and visit the other creek. You can see the bench. That's our destination. I have to be careful of my footing here. Duck under this tree. There's the bench still. Okay. And when we sit on this bench, we get the view of the smaller brook that runs through our backyard, through our property, kind of forms the boundary of the civilized backyard, the end of the lawn. The creek, maybe you can see a little better, is coming down from there. And then it kind of curves around where this bench is. There's like a bank. goes around to that culvert we saw. Now, if I was going to make a gazebo, build a gazebo, and I'm trying to do this, I would try and get it right here, so you could look straight down the creek. But that would involve cantilevering it off this kind of steep bank. I don't think it'll ever happen, but you never know. All right, let's go back up to the main path we were on. Retracing our steps. And there's the path that we were originally on. But we're going to take a different way out of the secret garden. We're going to turn right here. What? Oh,